everybody, Dave here with Wags Automotive. I got a question for you guys. Am I crazy or what? I think I must be. But let me explain that to you. So, I was working on this truck today, and let me show you what I saw. Well, first of all, so I was putting on these cowl pieces and lining them up, and I realized that I can't weld them in yet because I have to put the doors on and make sure that the gap is correct on this new piece before I weld it in place. Because if I weld it in place and the gap is wrong, then it's not going to look good. And of course, I'm picky about that kind of stuff. So I've got them screwed in place for now and not welded. So I can't weld them in. So I'm kind of done with this thing for now. But I don't know if you guys remember, but my older videos, I had some kind of crummy looking metal in here. And here's the piece. Here's the piece that was in there. Okay, it was in there, let's see, yeah. It's in there like that. And when I started working on this thing today, I thought, man, that thing just looks horrible. And the funny thing is right here is where the fender bolts to the body. So once the fender's bolted on, the fender follows this line right here. So all this is going to be hidden. So this wouldn't even be seen. I mean, I could have left it the way it was, but of course me, I gotta like, no, I don't like that. That's just doesn't look right. So I had to take the time to find me some metal and trace this piece on there and cut it out and put it in. It's like, well, a bunch of extra work. And nobody's ever even going to see this, but now it's not this, it's that. So am I crazy? Am I going too much on this thing? Am I being too picky on it? You guys comment below and tell me what you think. I don't know. You know, I mean, I want this truck to be nice, and I mean, I'm kind of this way with all my vehicles. This one here, it was even worse. It had, this part here was completely gone because it was rusted to nothing. And it had a little, I mean, there was a little bits and pieces, but it broke apart when I tried to cut it out. You know, and this one here, again, I pull it out of there, you know, you can see what it looks like. It looks like crap too, you know, it's paper thin, it's rusty on the backside. You know, I mean, I could have left this in place there and bolted the fender on there and, you know, painted it, you know, put a little body filler on it or whatever to smooth it out and painted it and bolted the fender on there. And it would have been fine because no one would have ever seen it. But no, I got to take it out. I got to cut it out. I got to put new metal in there. So I don't know. Am I doing too much? I don't know. You guys tell me what you think. But anyhow, these things actually look like they fit really well. I had to trim a little bit off the edge on both of them because it was stuck out too far. And the other thing I realized is if I overlap them, if I overlap the new one onto the old one, then it pushes this door edge, the seam here, it pushes it out past this seam, so then it's uneven. And I want it to be flush, so of course I had to figure out exactly where to cut it so I could butt weld it. So now I got to butt weld it across, and it won't be overlapped like I thought it was going to be. But it's going to be right. And like I said, these things fit real well. You can see I got it screwed all the way down there. It looks real nice. I'm pretty happy with it. So I like it. This one here is the same way. As you can see, it's screwed all the way down on there. Looks good. And of course, it's butted up too. I think I did a pretty good job of matching those two lines. So I think when I weld that, it'll be fairly easy to weld and fill that in. And when I'm done with this, I mean, like I said, I could have bought this whole cowl piece, but it's like twice the price of that little piece. And really all I had to do was fix that right there, which of course I decided I had to do. So I did. You know, can't leave well enough alone. But I mean, when I'm done with this truck, it's going to be like 99% rust free. I think it's going to outlast Bo's life. I really do. So his daughters or his family will be able to enjoy it after he's gone. But, oh, and one more thing I want to tell you guys. I should have told you this last night, and I kind of forgot. So when I showed you this panel in the back last night back here, you probably noticed that it's not bare metal. And maybe you might be wondering what I used on it. Well, there's a thing called self-etching primer, okay? And self-etching primer, what it does is when you spray it on, it bonds to the metal. It's kind of an acidic formula. So when you spray it on the metal, it like kind of soaks into it. It doesn't just sit on top, and it bonds with the metal. It's really good. Works really well for situations like this. And I mean, when this thing goes to the body shop, he's going to sand all that down and prime it with, you know, automotive grade primer and all that. I just put that on there just to keep it from rusting. But if anybody wanted to know what it was that I put on there, it's self-etching primer, Rust-Oleum. You know, this stuff's getting kind of expensive. I mean, spray cans are just crazy. You know, I've seen cans of paint now, $10, $12 a can for paint. It used to be, you know, $2 or $3. But we aren't going to see that anymore. That's gone. Those days are long gone. So, anyhow, I don't know. Am I going overboard on this truck? I'm just trying to make it good. You know, I want Bo to be happy with it. And, uh-oh, what happened? There we go. Okay. Now, I want Bo to be happy with it, and I want it to be nice. I mean, I think this turned out real good. You know, obviously, until I get my gap set on this door, I can't weld this in place because I may have to move it one way or the other. I don't know for sure, but, you know, I want it to be right. So I'm basically done with the cab for now. I got some stuff ordered that I haven't got yet. Obviously, the cowl, I got to put that on, but I don't have that yet. So I'm going to move the cab out, and guess what? Tomorrow, I think I'm probably going to start on the S10, bring it in here and start tearing it apart. So that'll be a new thing for you guys to watch. So, and I was talking to a good friend of mine today and telling him, we talk about my channel, and he's like, you know, Dave, he says, you really need to ask people to subscribe to your channel more, because if your channel's going to grow, you need people to subscribe. So, hey, look, you know, you don't have to watch my channel all the time, but, you know, just hit the subscribe button. You know, and, you know, it helps my channel grow a little bit, it helps me look a little better, you know, so I'd appreciate it if you do that. And of course, if you like my videos, I guess if you like them, it means something to YouTube. I don't know, I'm not into that stuff. But so if you like my video, hit the like, you know, thing, say you like it, give me the thumbs up, whatever, you know, but, you know, watch some of my old videos and maybe like them. But I'd just appreciate it if you come to my channel and you watch some of my videos, just subscribe to it, you know, it's no big deal, but helps me out, you know, so I appreciate it, guys. Well, that's it for now. It's a little earlier tonight than last time. I'm not going to stay up till 2 o'clock in the morning tonight. I'm going to bed because I'm tired, but I'm going to get on it tomorrow and get right back on working on this thing because I got to get it done as quick as I can. So I appreciate you guys watching, and I don't know, am I crazy? You tell me. All right, thanks, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.